what's up, everybody? Welcome to the special Sunday edition of the Sully Squad. Normally we're on Monday nights, but this week we're going to do Sunday. It is like Christmas morning today. I mean, for all you football fans out there, I know there's millions of people out there in fantasy leagues. People got their bets going on. And of course, in this Philadelphia area, of course, Philadelphia Eagles, played on a Friday night, which I don't know Sean, what was that? Like what was that last year was the first Friday game, right? This was like the first Friday night game ever, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it was kind of weird.
It was, but it was great. And anytime you get that dub, man, I mean, it's anytime you can get the dub, it was a lot better for people in Philadelphia than it was Green Bay. And
Absolutely.
Here's hoping that great Eagles win. Here's hoping that Jordan Love's all right because number one, I got him in one of my fantasy leagues, so that was that's if he's hurt, that's an ass shot.
Don't start with that. I do too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But so I'm kind of like great Eagles win. I'm like fuck. Hope Jordan Love's okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them Johns.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna kick it here. We're gonna get into some Eagles. A lot of positives for the Eagles the other night. I mean, I thought, bro, how about Zach Bond, dude?
I just was gonna say that. I mean, Zach Bond, special teams player, New Orleans Saints. You figure, oh man, he's gonna be a typical plug and play player. Nah, 15 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 total fumble loss. I mean, wow. And you could just see the energy, man. Like, maybe it's that number 53, man. Hugh Douglas, baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. It was almost like big Hugh making a guest appearance. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, you needed that fire. And you never know. Maybe he could be that voice, that mouthpiece. Because, BG's still there. But it's his last, season riding on into retirement. But yeah. I mean, what more to ask for, man? And Quinyon Mitchell, man, what are your thoughts on him?
Tell you what, man, I like that kid, bro, and that was my biggest takeaway from the football game. As far as positives, because we'll get to the negatives, right? But as far as positives go, for me the biggest takeaway was Zach Bond. Zach Bond looks like he could play a little football, and if he can, that's great. That's a great work by the Eagles scouting department because, he was only kind of like an edge rusher in New Orleans, but he played a little inside linebacker, I think like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
And whether it's Howie Roseman, maybe it was Vic Fangio, I'm not sure who it was.
It was Vic Fangio, to be honest with you. I just read an article. Yeah. He was very high on him, just like Justin Simmons, who we didn't get, but he scouted him, and he's seen something special in this player, what he brings to this defense that we saw Friday night.
Yeah, so obviously Zach Bond's a positive because this franchise needs linebackers, and let's keep it real. I mean, Philadelphia Eagles have never really valued the linebacker position, but you know what's ironic, Sean? Though both of the last times they made the Super Bowl in 2017 when they won it, and in 2022 when they lost, they had good linebacker play. Now they didn't invest in the position much, but if you go back to 2017, what was it? Bradham played.
Bradham, from the Bills that we got from,
what's his face? Michael Kendricks. That last play against the Falcons, Michael Kendricks made a big play to kind of like. It kind of helped derail the pass to Julio Jones. You know what I mean?
Edwards.
Kendricks made some plays. And then 2 years ago, did you spend a lot of money on TJ Edwards? No, but TJ Edwards was a good football player, and you could see what he's doing in Chicago after he signed. And the kid, who the hell was the other kid? Was it Zaire White? Who was our linebackers? Zaire White, right?
Yeah. Cunningham.
No, I'm talking about I think it was White. Yeah. So, the Eagles had good linebacker play, and I mean, it like I said, it's funny. They never invest in it, but you need good linebacker play. So Bourne was a positive. N'Kobe Dean kind of sucks in coverage, but dude, he played the run really good the other night. I mean, did you see that, John? Dude, he had the Sheldon Brown hit on that one cat.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. You're playing that position. That was an easily pick six. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Come on, man. But
well,
you're
that's true.
right.
Yeah. My man needs to work on his catching skills, man.
Dude, work on at the jug machine or something, man. But
Put
and
some
then
stickum on that, John. You know what I mean?
yeah. And how about this? What are your thoughts? I dislike the kickoffs. I know you want to increase returns, but it's pathetic.
I hate it, bro.
I don't like it. I want the old school, the old way back.
You know what's funny? I was thinking when I was watching that, I was actually thinking of you because I was like, my man Kilrain would hate this, John, because I remember back in your Ryan days, you talked about it on the show last week. You were like talking about how you run down the field and you're ready to like straight up smack somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and now you really can. Now you kind of got to stand there and
you got your hands. You got your hands tied behind your back, basically. I know you want to. I mean, like I'm watching it right now, like glitz and glamour. Like you want returns. You want to see the Tyreek kills. You want to get back to the Mel Grays. But the Mel Grays, they did it the old school way, not this BS.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So they were some of the positives. Another Saquon Barkley, man, my man looks like he's going to be a beast, bro.
Just wait for all you Giant fans out there. And when I say angry runs, you're getting angry runs behind the best O line, and it's going to be awesome because the way he runs, he's a bruiser. And how about you get a back that catches out of the backfield, the first touchdown.
That was big. That was big.
That was point on, hands on money, man. Love it.
Yeah, I got a couple comments here. Here's my man Paul Spencer. What's up, brother? He says, "What's up, family?
What's up, Paul?
Love my man Paul, man. Best of luck to you." And I hate to say this to Paul because he is my boy, but I'm sorry, brother. I hope your Cowboys lose today. Sorry, got to, but love you though. You know what I mean? Gotta hope they win. We'll get into that a little later. Here's my man John Michael. He says, "Happy first football Sunday. We're back. Fucking A, we're back, bro. It's best. I mean." To me, I got to keep it real, man. I mean, this is like one of the best days of the year, dude. Like I wake up with like a huge hit. Like when it's the first, like again, I know the Eagles played the other night, and obviously the Chiefs Ravens was a good game, but there's nothing better than like the first Sunday. Like when you know what I mean? Like you check your fantasy lineups, like you be checking, like we'll get into some bets later, like if somebody has some prop bets or something. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm sitting here, right? This is one of the things I love about this year. Right? As I'm sitting here, my boy Paul's like asking me. He's like, here, I'll just tell. He won't care. I'll just tell you. He's like, dude. He's like, David Montgomery versus the Rams, Eckler versus the Bucks, Harris versus Atlanta, Hubbard versus the Saints. Which one would you go? Like, dude, I love this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All I gotta say is, go with your gut. That's all.
Yeah, go with your gut. I mean,
You're like a little kid in the candy store with this. You know what I mean?
Dude, I love it, man. Like I said, man, I woke up with a smile. It's like, let's keep it real, man. I mean, you get old, when you're a little kid, it's like Christmas Day. You wake up, you're like, oh man, what's under the tree? You know what I mean? Like, did I get that PlayStation, John? You know what I mean? Or did I get, whatever? Now it's like Sunday football. You wake up, you're like, oh, dude,
got all the games, baby.
Here we go, man. You know what I mean? And then you got all your peeps like texting you, like, hey, who should I start? This and that. You know what I mean? And by the way, dude, I'm the wrong one to ask on that, John, dude. Like I'm in 4 leagues, like Sean. Like I'm usually in like 2, right? And then like four is a little crazy, okay? But like 2 of my buddies were like, like get into another league. I'm like, all right, fuck it, So I'm whatchamacallit. So I'm in 4 and you know how it is. Like you're sitting there, you're like, all right, who should I play? What should I do? You know what I mean? Like it gets you
the matchups, who's go against,
This kills us. Now, Paul Spencer is a Cowboys fan. So we disagree with him on that, but he's a fellow Notre Dame fan, and he goes, can't get any worse than the overrated losing Irish yesterday.
Yeah, it's like a kick in the
Dude,
balls, and then you
how the
pay.
fuck do you lose to How do you lose to Northern Illinois at home,
Well,
bro?
here's the thing: you pay them 1.4 mil just to come in your home to play, and then your kicker, their kicker makes the field goal, and then our kicker shits the bed. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
In all fairness, though, it should have never came down to that. And Notre Dame's
I just was going to say that exactly. It
what
should
was it,
never
like
come down
60,
to a field goal. Exactly.
62, 63 yards. I mean, that's hard
Come
for
on.
a college kid to make, you know.
But yeah, man, is this? I know we'll get into it later, but is Riley Leonard or the dude, the quarterback? Is he the real deal?
He blows, dude. And that's what I don't. That's what I don't understand, man. Like, how are you a huge ass program like Notre Dame, and like I don't know, bro. And Giants fans out there, y'all could get down with this. How are you getting quarterbacks from Duke, dude? This ain't basketball. You know what I'm saying? Riley Leonard played for Duke. Like the Giants fans with Daniel shitty ass Jones, they get Daniel Jones from Duke. Well, bro, Riley Leonard blows.
Here's a thought. Why couldn't we get the quarterback from Tennessee last night? He was in Bama.
Yeah, he played well, right?
Yeah, that's for another day. But yeah,
Dude, you know what's funny? That dude, I was listening to WIP yesterday, and the dude that calls up, what was it, Ike Reese and them guys. He's got that southern accent, that southern twang. The guy, he's from
yeah. I know who he is.
I
Yeah,
forget
he's a
his
real.
name. He calls up. He's like, "What's up, failers?" He's like, "Yo." He's like, "Yo,
failers." Yeah.
He's like, "Best bet out there." He's like, "Take Tennessee tonight, failers." You know, like
I'll
take them. Let's see. Paul Spencer with a comment. He says, Riley Leonard is so overrated. He can't throw downfield. Time for Steve Angeli.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll play anybody at this point. So, but you know, getting back to the Eagles though, like some other thoughts from the Eagles, like obviously Saquon was huge. I thought Becton was great in the run game. Did you see that one, John? I forget. I saw it on Twitter or X or whatever you call that yesterday.
Yeah.
They had him. They showed him. They were like, Mekhi Becton. He's like straight killed a man. And they showed him running out on a run block. Dude, he like literally pushed this dude. I think he flew like 5 yards, bro.
Dude, just think of the stature of that player, the weight of that player. And he's what, 6'8"?
Yeah, he's like 350 or something.
300 plus pounds. And you're asking that guy to pull. You better damn well have your shit on, your shit together. Because that's a bulldozer.
You know, some negatives. I mean, you know, we obviously it was a close game, so we got to get into some negatives. I mean, I'll give Jalen Hurts props for the last drive because that was like a championship level drive. The way what did they run about 5-6 minutes off the clock that last drive?
Yeah.
So I'll give them props for that.
I know where you're going with this.
But
go ahead.
Terrible, absolutely horrible, terrible decision making throwing those 2 picks.
Yep.
Red zone. That's the kind of shit that's going to cost them. You know, if you're in the playoffs and you're playing a team that has a good quarterback or you're playing a good football team, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that's going to lose you football games. So Jalen came up big in some respects, but he's got to get his shit together in some ways. And I'll tell you another negative, bro. I'm rocking this zero. Okay, I went out. I got this. The hell's his name again? Was it Bryce Huff? I keep calling him Josh.
Oh, if you find him, I think he's on a milk carton.
Right.
I sent you the stats. And that's exactly what it was. 0, 0, 0. Dude, like, come on, man.
You know what's funny? Exactly. That's actually why I'm wearing this jersey, because my man contributed 0. You know what I mean? And he's the highest paid linebacker / defensive pass rusher on this football team. He didn't do shit.
It's kind of pathetic if you think about it. Like, really. Like you had guys like Milton Williams hustling ball. You know what I'm saying?
This is great. John Teets with a comment. Like I said, Paul Spencer, we love you, brother. But John Teets goes, Notre Dame won't be relevant ever again. Paul, I'm sorry, bro. You're living a nightmare. Cowboys and Irish are the same, living in the past and irrelevant in the present. Sorry, man. Yo, kind of true. I mean, I hate to say it because, I mean, dude, bro, like the last Notre Dame had that great year. The what was it? The Manti Te'o year. Remember Manti 2012?
Yeah.
And Notre Dame had that great year. They were undefeated, but like you kind of knew, you kind of know they were going to get their ass beat by Alabama, though. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
kind of I was hoping. I was like, oh man, maybe a miracle. That John started, dude, and then of course Brent Musburger made that comment about the hot chick that was dating the quarterback.
That was never there.
That was great, dude. I love Brent Musburger, bro. But he's like, everybody out there, he's like, teach your kids to play quarterback. I think her name was like Catherine Webb or something, right? She was dating AJ McCarron. I'll never that. And sadly, you know, as a Notre Dame fan, of course, I was hoping they would win. But like, sadly, that was like the only thing I remember from that game because it basically was like they went out to the woodshed and just beat our ass.
Dude, they beat him like a redheaded stepchild. It was bad.
Yeah, so John Teets with a comment here. He says, we won, so obviously it's good. But Jalen has regressed in his quarterback IQ.
He couldn't have said it better. I mean, just like with his decision making. Yeah. Like, come on, man. You've been in the league. How long? You're strong at the legs. You can squat. Run that ball. Is it something in his head, or are they saying, look, man, I don't want you to run? You got it.
Are you a little concerned? And again, I'm a Jalen guy. Like I truly believe, I actually really do think that Jalen's going to have a very good year this year. So I don't want to, I'm not going to shit on him on a couple bad decisions. Because again, even though he made those bad decisions, he did come up with some huge plays, especially in that last drive. I mean, and you know, and by the way, props to Nick. I mean, you know, Nick Sirianni gets shit on a lot in this town, especially with the way that the season ended last year. But I'll tell you what, man, I will give my man some props. You know, how many coaches would have run that football and kicked the field goal and given Green Bay back the ball with like almost 2 minutes left, up 5? But Nick Sirianni put his big boy pants on. He had his balls clanged, and he threw that football. And that first down to Devontae Smith was absolutely huge because it allowed us to run the clock all the way down to what, like 30 seconds?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'll give, you know, I think, don't you think we have to kind of give Nick Sirianni a little bit of props? You know what I mean? Like it's because instead of
a little bit. I'll give my man Cohen more and more. But yeah,
but, and I hear you. But ultimately, though, it's in those decisions, it's up to the head football coach, and he put his balls on the table and went for the first down. I respect that, dude. I like.
Yeah, I know he's still Sirianni to me, the yes man, but you know, a win's a win, like we said. You know, you got. I want to see, hopefully next week with the playbook, I want to see more of the three-headed monster, Dotson, with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. You know, that ball gets rolling, man, watch out. You know, and Dallas Goedert, get him a little bit more involved. But like my buddy Matt said, there's too many hands to feed. You're going to get you're going to have one good game from somebody and another, you know. As long as they could spread it out and do that, I'm fine. And win games, I'm fine.
Yeah, John Michael with another comment I guess this is based on Jalen Hurts. He said the league and defenses have figured him out. They aren't going to let him run. They're making him a pocket passer. So far, not looking good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't you want to see? I think we said it off the show, like we talked about 2022, Jalen Hurts. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. You know, throw and run. Because you can annihilate some defenders. You're a pretty big dude and a solid athlete. You know, I don't want him to get away from that. That's the thing for me. You know,
Yeah, well,
if it
I
ain't
mean,
broke, don't fix it.
yeah, well, remember Donovan started out running years ago. He had I remember vividly that one play he had down in FedEx against the Redskins where he juked the shit out of Carrier. I think it was like 2000,
Yeah,
and he made a lot of oh wow. Real quick here.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I was going to say, anybody
Yeah,
that's
good.
Tyreek Hill in fantasy, it looks like he's going to play, but it says Tyreek Hill detained for driving violation entering state. Oh, that doesn't sound like anything.
Speeding.
I mean, yeah, what did he? Big deal, dude. Yo, hey, yo, we need him in Some of us need him in fantasy, so don't break the guy's balls. Let him in the friggin' stadium. You know what I
They
mean?
arrested. Yeah, they arrested him straight up too. I'm watching it.
It just says he was detained. What's that shit mean? So maybe he got. What's that mean? He got a ticket?
They got.
I don't know. How's that even news? Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, dude.
Yo, I'm watching ESPN, man. They got him in handcuffs, and these bike cops are putting him on the ground.
Oh wow.
Whatever. I mean,
Sean. You know what that tells me? Know what that tells me? I'm taking Tyreek Hill's over on the yards, dude. My man's gonna be pissed off. Yo, watch out, Jaguars. Yo, in fact, I'm gonna do that, John, as soon as we get off this show. Whatever is
angry
over
runs, right?
whatever his over under is in his yards, I'm taking that, John, dude, because my man's gonna be pissed. You know what I mean? Seriously, I'm not bullshitting you, bro. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
So
Agent says he's gonna play, so we'll see.
All right, cool. Who's his agent? Does he have Drew Rosenhaus?
Yeah, I think so. That's who doesn't have him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Every time I look at Drew Rosenhaus, I think of what is it, Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? Jerry Maguire wasn't based on Drew Rosenhaus, was it? I think he was. Somebody out there could correct me, but I think he was based on. It was always the well-known agents were Drew Rosenhaus, and I think there was a dude, Lee Steinberg. Remember Lee Steinberg?
I think bingo. I think it was him.
Yeah, I think Jerry Maguire was based on Lee Steinberg. Pretty sure. So, remember that was great in that movie where was it Cuba Gooding Jr.'s like yelling like "Show me the money."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking Tyreek Hill, so show me the money, baby. Here, hang on a second. I got another. Wait. Oh, hang on. I got one more comment. Oh man, this is great, yo. John Michael with a comment. He says Tyreek Hill must be driving a bus to fit all his children around. Tell you what, yeah, but how many kids? Tyreek. You know what'd be funny? You know it'd be great if you could do a trivia game on who's got more kids between Tyreek Hill.
And Cromartie Jr. has 14.
Remember Sean Kemp? Sean Kemp got a bunch of them Johns too. Do you know the one common denominator? Ain't none of them got a good pullout game, dude. The only time you trust them guys about pulling out is out of a parking spot.
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right, hang on.
Dude, yeah, it's pathetic.
All right, hang on. Let me get my guy Diego on.
Yeah, what's good?
What's up?
What's going on?
Chilling,
Nothing, man. Yo, you ready for Christmas Sunday or what?
Yeah, Akeem Talib.
Oh, yeah. How many kids that guy got?
He's got mad kids. Oh no, not him. Cromartie.
That's what I said before you hopped on. Yeah, that's what I said.
And Phillip Rivers got mad kids too.
Yeah, but he did the right thing.
Right, you know it'd be funny, right? How funny would that shit be if like you literally got like Cromartie, Tyreek Hill, Sean Kemp, who's the other cat you just said?
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. Imagine you got all them dudes and you got a football team together.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine.
They probably all play fucking AAU football with each other.
Yeah. That's funny. So listen, man, like Diego, like we were wrapping, obviously we're gonna get into like bets and like fantasy and all that shit, but we were kind of talking about the Eagles, and I know you were texting me the other night about what would I know you were texting me about Zach Bourne. Like, what were some of your takes about the Eagles game?
Well, definitely Zach Bourne. To me, he was our best defensive player. He was all over the field. He was making tackles, sacks. He looked like he was in coverage. Good coverage plays. Like he was a solid player. Quinyon Mitchell stuck out to me. Right away, you could see like he's a number one corner. People don't get much separation on him. He's on their ass. He's covering the one. He can cover the one all game. To me, that was the biggest surprise. I didn't think he would show out that quick. And I noticed him a lot.
Yeah, I tell you, I liked him. Here, real quick, Diego, I'll ask you because my buddy's asking me, who would you start? David Montgomery versus the Rams, Eckler versus the Bucks, Najee Harris versus Atlanta, or Hubbard versus the Saints?
I would start David Montgomery.
That's what I said. All right, cool. All right, we're in agreement. Yeah, because I tried to respond and I would start him, and he's like, "Well, who the hell is him?" I was like, "Oh, my bad, I meant Montgomery."
yeah. I would definitely start Montgomery.
Yeah.
That's me. I haven't started in one of my leagues.
Yeah, I don't. You know what's funny? I don't really like Eckler this year. I actually kind of like
Brian Robinson Jr.
Sleeper.
Yeah,
I like the kid Robinson, bro. I think Brian Robinson Jr. is kind of a sleeper in fantasy this year.
Yeah, he was pretty productive at Bama. He never really got it because Antonio Gibson was in front of him. But now he's gone into New England, so now you got him to show out over Eckler, like you said.
Yeah. But Diego, what were some of your other takes about the Eagles? I know you said Zach Bourne, Quinyon Mitchell. Any other takes about the Eagles?
Saquon Barkley's unreal.
Yep,
He is.
He said it.
Saquon Barkley's unreal. Our offense should be tough to stop all year. Jalen Hurts, though, a lot of I guess not uncharacteristic, but a lot of what he was doing last year, trying to force balls, throwing across his body. That was a horrible pass in the back of the end zone, looking for A.J. Brown. Throw it away, get the 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no business throwing that ball. And
he had what, 2 interceptions? He should have had 4.
Yeah,
I hear you, bro. And I got to be honest with you. Like, you know me, dude. Like, I'm usually really intent with obviously like when I'm watching Eagles game, like I'm usually like really intent. I'm in on every play, and again, like I watched it the other night and that was great. But I had some really good company the other night, so it's like I feel like I got to like go back and like rewatch it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because like when you're watching it with somebody and you're like bullshitting or whatever.
Yeah.
Conversation, like you're kind of watching it, but you're not like intent on every play. But I had some really good company the other night, and so I'm probably gonna like rewatch it maybe like a little later.
Yeah, you want to break it down, Yeah.
So. Not that it matters because I'm not.
No, just to see like the plays better. What they really ran, and almost like Brian Baldinger breaking everything down from the O lineman to the plays. Yeah, the only difference is people like to watch Baldinger break it down. Like they're like, "Who the fuck's this Joe Sullivan guy? We don't give a shit." I mean? Let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you never know. Yeah.
By the way, I love that, man. I love Baldy's breakdowns, and I got one more too. I didn't get to watch it the other night, but shout out to our man Mark Farzetta, man, with that great landing that pregame and postgame show. With what is it, Farzy,
Joyner, and Derek Gunn, dude. It's awesome at Parks Casino. I mean, yeah, man, it doesn't get more better than that, man. And like we said before, Seth Joyner, he's no nonsense. He keeps it real, 100. He tells it like it is. He doesn't give a crap. And that's how it should be. But in today, they don't want that. But he says it like it is, man.
I can't stand Seth Joyner.
What's that?
I can't stand Seth Joyner.
What? Oh, dude, come on.
See, yeah.
I was telling Joe last year, I'm like, can't stand it.
Oh, dude. Nah. Yeah. He's
See,
real, man. He's one of the old school dudes. Yeah.
you know, I know. You know what, dude? I'm dying over here, Sean, because me and Diego had this conversation at least like 5 times last year.
Yeah, at least.
I can only imagine. I see you guys laughing.
No, because here it is, right? Like Sean, like I guess it's like a generation thing, because like
no, it is right there. It is.
Sean and I,
you got old school and you got new school right down here. So
yeah, like
it definitely is plain and simple.
Yeah, because
I want that guy that's going to punch you in the mouth and tell you like it is, where the other guy's going to be like, wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, like that guy. No. I want to get right to the point, But yeah. Wow. Dude, I guess I had to be in this conversation because you guys are laughing your ass off. You got my man right down here just
I don't care if he has a broken leg. I don't care if he has a broken leg. He should have broke that tackle.
Dude, you know what's so funny though? It's such a generation thing.
It is.
Sean and I grew up. Sean and I grew up with like Buddy Ryan, dude, and like Seth Joyner, and like I'll never forget. Like, first off, Seth Joyner was like a straight up beast, right? And then that John, the Monday night game where Seth Joyner against Houston was like, I got to keep it real, man. That might have been. I'm 46 years old. Been watching football since what, 86. I'll tell you what, that Monday night game he played at Houston on that
shitty turf.
Yeah, but that Monday night game where we beat their ass down in Houston. What was it? The House of Pain, where Jerome Brown's like, they beat the house, we brought the pain. So, dude,
he came out in military fatigue.
But that performance by Seth Joyner might have been the best linebacker play I think I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, remember, dude, I think he had like 2 sacks, a fumble recovery, like an intercept. Like, my man did like everything, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like straight up beast like, dude.
He's that player that would say, just put a little dirt on it. You're hurt. and that's exactly how it is. See, I'm telling you, that's how it was. Like, plain and simple. Because see. I told you. Put some dirt on it, Diego.
He is that kind of guy.
He is. But you know what? He's that dude that when he says it, like, for me being old school, I'm like, okay, shit, he's okay, and I'll go back out.
Yeah, y'all remember that Chris Rock special where he's like, yo, man, my leg broke. Rub some tussin on that joint.
That's Jordan. Yeah.
It was a disgrace. Him running down the sideline with a broken leg.
Yeah, can you imagine like Jordan Love's like hobble. My man hobbled around like this, right? And he's like, get your
ass rub some dirt on it, John.
Yep.
Jordan Love, he wouldn't have got even taken out the game. He was like, get up, bitch.
Yeah. Get back in the huddle.
You're about to drive the dude.
Imagine he's sitting there like, yo, man, I can't throw the ball. Throw that on left-handed.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, by the way, while we're on the injury topic, anybody out there that gets an injury, right? Now, listen, you're a multi-million-dollar football player. Yeah, I don't think you got to call my man Jason fine. But if you're just some like average everyday schmo, like Sean at your place, man, like you lift a lot of shit, don't you?
Yeah, steel is no joke.
All right, well, imagine you're lifting steel, bro. You know what I mean? And like and I don't know, maybe you hurt your ball. You know what I mean? Maybe you
get hernia.
Back
injuries are very common there. Yeah.
And
Just do what Seth Jordan would tell you to do. Run some dirt on that joint.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say
called,
sometimes you need more than Robitussin. You know what I'm saying?
You got that right.
If you do, make sure you call my man Jason Fine, aka Attorney Big Al. Now he's got motor vehicle accidents, slip and fall, workers' compensation, or personal injury claims, like I just said. He's got 3 offices throughout Pennsylvania and New Jersey, 1 in Philadelphia, PA, 1 in Cherry Hill, and 1 in Pittsburgh, PA. I guess, hey man, if you're not in this area, you get hurt, guess what, dude? You're fucked. You better find yourself a Jason Fine, and I don't know. I don't know. They don't have Jason Fine. They got like Bill Schwartz. You know what I mean? I don't know. Call him. But if you're in this area, make sure you call my man Jason Fine. I got a couple comments here. Let me see. I got Brian. He says, starting defense, place at the table. Sean, is that your brother, Brian?
Yeah. That's
What's
my
up,
brother.
Gilrain? How you doing, bro? Man, I haven't seen your brother in years, man. Let's see. Brian again says, please, P.S. Cheetah better have his ass on the field. I think he's going to have his ass.
I was going to say, what do you mean P.S. Cheetah? I took him anytime touchdown. He better have his ass on the field.
Well,
someone tell Seth Jordan to give Tyreek Hill a call.
That'll be his motivational speaker.
Wait, I got another one. Johnny Keith says, Damore Haplin, you okay, homie? Walk it off.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude, I'm dying, yo.
Seth Jordan.
Oh, man.
Yo, man, we're only playing, dude. I love Seth Joyner, man. Yo, this is great. Oh my God, dude, I'm dying. That is
someone said this to Seth Joyner.
I'm hoping right now. I hope we really get him on. I want him on now.
I know. I know. You know what's funny? Because I wanted. So, did I tell you my idea?
Oh, fucking Tyreek Hill was detained by police.
Yeah, I said that. Well, you
right.
didn't get on. Yeah, he's detained, right. But his agent says he's going to play. He got Rosenhaus
for a traffic violation, dude. That's so corny.
What the fuck? Yeah, come on, man.
He was detained by police. He was probably like, "Fuck you, dude. I got a game to get to. Who cares if I was speeding?"
Well, it's probably. Remember what? Wasn't it a? And what's up with this traffic violation bullshit? Remember wasn't it a couple weeks, a month or 2 ago, the golfer got detained?
Yeah, he was trying to go around an accident though that somebody died at.
Well, I don't know. What the hell? I mean, not to be mean, but the dude's already dead.
Who cares about the dead person? I gotta play in the Masters.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Did I tell you about my idea? Did I tell you my idea I had? I was rapping to Sean about it. Did I tell you my idea? I got an idea about an old school show, right? So I want to do, and this is funny because I know it's like a long shot, obviously, because like Seth Joyner's like really busy, but I actually want to reach out. I want to do an old school show on Buddy Ryan, right? And Buddy Ryan's influence on the National Football League as far as like his like his his defense, you know what I'm saying? Like the 46 defense and like how he like revolutionized defense. What do you call that? Revolutionized defense in the NFL.
Revolutionized it. They changed the game,
But not even just that, because I feel like let's keep it real, man. Like Philadelphia, I mean, football's always been huge in Philadelphia, right? Like, I mean, you could go back, like my grandfather used to go to games at like Franklin Field back when like Chuck Bednarik and shit played. And then, you had Dick Vermeil and, all these cats. But like, in my opinion, though, I still don't think football ever got as popular in Philadelphia as I think Buddy Ryan and his attitude and that team, I firmly believe like made football so huge in the city, just because, let's keep it real. Like Buddy Ryan comes here, brings the 46 defense, brings an attitude. Philadelphia's always loved defense, right?
And he kind of brought a Philadelphia attitude. People are tough, rugged, like middle class workers in Philly.
Blue collar, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Blue collar. And they bring in a coach that played blue collar. He fit the city. I didn't see a coach, obviously, because I'm not that old, but you could tell the way people talk about Buddy Ryan that he fit the city of Philadelphia. That's why he was loved.
And
Well,
everybody that played from the front, middle to the secondary, they all were blue collar and they were stout. Joey could tell you. We can go on and on.
Oh, it was great, man. I mean, that team. I mean, I love that team, dude. Like I like that. I firmly believe if Randall doesn't, if Bryce
Get hurt,
Platt doesn't hit
yes.
Randall in 1991. In fact, I'll even go one step further. Yet Randall go out 91. I'll say even if Jim McMahon stayed healthy, that defense was so good they could have won the Super Bowl with Jim McMahon. That
And
defense was number one in every category.
yeah,
Right.
And if Jerome Brown doesn't
If he didn't
die in that
pass.
speed and that, if he doesn't pass away, dude, just close your eyes. We're winning because that defense was so special, and it hit everybody on that defense hard, especially Reggie White, because Reggie White, if you remember, kind of took Jerome Brown under his wing because of his reckless, like, you know, he was a young dude. He was reckless, you know, he liked speed and this and that, but
I know.
molded him. And then slowly but surely he started coming around. But yeah, man, such a tragic, you know, thing of what could have been.
Yeah,
that to me is gangrene, baby, all day.
You know what's one more based off of what your brother said about starting defense, place at the table. Another one, if the Eagles had Lattimore at linebacker, maybe they would have won.
Oh
Remember
God.
that?
Yeah, that to me is hands down. If anybody hasn't seen it, the program.
I love
check
the
it
program,
out.
bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I got that on VHS. Unfortunately, I can't find it on DVD because I'll buy that in a hot minute.
That dude, remember we watched that together. Remember, like that came out what 90? What was it, 93 or something? 93,
something
94.
like that.
I remember.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was Diego. That was like Sean's heyday. Like Sean played at Ryan, and he was ready to have his place at the table, bro. Like
He was what?
Yeah,
Sean had his place at the table. He's like,
I did.
starting defense, let's go.
Oh man, flip the switch, baby. I miss it.
Click the killer switch. You know.
Yeah.
Damn, I forget what the hell I was. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say.
Jim McMahon and all that, Buddy
right,
Ryan.
But no, I was
school.
saying that. Yeah, my idea was, I was going to see. I know it's a long shot, but I was going to see if somehow we could get Seth Joyner on the show, and I wanted to do the old school show on Buddy Ryan and his influence on the National Football League, and in particular Philadelphia, and how he brought football to Philadelphia. So,
I'm a firm believer. I think we can get him. There's somehow. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, but I think it'd be really great because, you're talking to, and remember when we had, and the other factor too, not only did he make football huge in Philadelphia, but if you guys remember, WIP and sports radio was just starting out then. So you remember, Buddy Ryan gave them topic after topic. I mean, John Teets has it right here. He says, Philadelphia, you got a winner in town. And that's how he was. And how about that game in 87, Tom Landry, by the way, Saint Tom Landry, everybody kissed that dude's ass all those years. Oh, the venerable Tom Landry. Remember they had the strike season, and his bitch ass had all his players cross the picket line, and the Eagles had all these scabs out there. And Dallas beat the shit out of the Eagles with all their starters against dudes that were like driving trucks. So then what, 2-3 weeks later, Dallas's players played the real Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles beat their ass. And then at the end of the game, Buddy Ryan, Diego, I don't know if you remember this because I know you weren't even born yet.
No, but you told me the story before.
Yeah. So Buddy Ryan has Randall fake a kneel down, throw it deep. They get pass interference, and then he runs a touchdown and then shoves it up Dallas's ass, dude. Like, if you ever want to make Philadelphia fall in love with you, you do something like that.
That Randall punting the ball,
that was great.
I mean, that's what it's all about, man.
That's like the only thing that sucked was it's a shame. It's a damn shame that like they didn't have a good offensive line for that
Yeah.
team because they could have won a Super Bowl.
Yes, absolutely.
My boy just sent me a picture of fucking Tyreek Hill with his handcuffs on.
Yeah.
Well,
They said
My
he's
man better
playing.
play, dude.
They said he's
You know, in
playing.
fantasy, I took him anytime touchdown. My man better fucking play. Fucking asshole.
Wow.
Speeding at 10 o'clock in the morning on the way to work is crazy.
yeah, I know. What the hell?
He's on the way to work. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what did my man find out he had another kid on the way?
Yeah, he was speeding out the house. He was like, another one?
Well, I like to get like Johnny's
like-
thoughts and my brother's thoughts since they're cops. Like, what's the situation? Is it different from up here from down there? Like, is he going to play? They keep saying it, but
I don't even know.
I mean, I guess it depends on the severity of like what the hell he did. I mean, obviously speed, but did he do anything to escalate the situation of getting handcuffs on him? Well, who knows?
As long as he scores touchdowns today, I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? I'll tell you what, my man Tyreek Hill, dude, he's got the Michael Phelps of sperm. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Well, you see how fast he is?
Yeah, I guess. Here we go. Brian says probably doing 80 in a school zone.
Yeah, it's probably something stupid like that.
Johnny T says. Johnny T says.
Yeah, drive him home with the babysitter. He's trying to get 13 kids together fucking 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, dude. Gotta love it.
That was good.
Oh, man, that's great.
That's
So if you
good.
hear us, Tyreek, we need you.
Yeah, well, yeah. I already – all right, so before we get out of here, let's get into some fantasy and some bets. So I'll already tell you one I got. Whatever Tyreek – literally, I don't even give a shit if it's 100 yards. Whatever Tyreek Hill's over is, I'm taking that, John, bro.
I got Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown, Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown, Josh Allen over 225 yards alternate line. It was plus 443.
I kind of like that. What was it, Bijan Robinson?
Bijan anytime, Tyreek anytime, Josh Allen alternate pass yards over 225.
I'm taking that, dude. I like that.
I took that. What else did I do? I did the Bears, Falcons, Bengals, Giants, another team on there, and the Bills a parlay.
You know what's funny? It's funny because I think the Giants are really going to blow, but I kind of agree with you. Like I have a feeling that they're going to beat. That they're going. Oh,
dude,
wow.
they're plus money on the money line at
home.
home.
I think Minnesota blows.
And Minnesota doesn't even have a quarterback.
Yeah,
so why are Giants not favored? To me, they're the same team.
Well, that's because everybody thinks the Giants blow. By the way,
but at least Giants have their starting quarterback. Minnesota don't.
By the way, Paul Spencer just messaged me. He said Dak Prescott just signed $240 million, $231 guaranteed.
How long?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to Google that, John. I don't know. I don't know how long. He just said that's what he just said.
Well, you got Russell Wilson inactive for the Falcons game. Fields makes his debut.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I'll tell you what.
I took the Falcons.
I love the Falcons, bro. I
took the Falcons,
dude. I actually think and I feel bad for our UPS guy because I know he's a huge Steelers guy, but I like the Falcons today, man. What do you guys think of the
4-year contract with Dak?
Wow.
4-year contract.
Damn, 4 years, 240. Hold up, dude. I could. The fact Dak Prescott's a good quarterback, but the fact
they're gonna have no money. You paid CD all that money and Dak all that money,
bro. Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, Mikey, if you hear this, come to Philly.
I know, right?
There you go.
They're not going to be able to pay Parsons, are they?
No. So here you go. We're wearing green. Come on over.
Dude, this is great. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
I
I'll
think
tell you,
that's what are they going to do?
I'm
Think
so
about
excited.
it.
I'm so excited. I could barely sit at this chair right now because
Yeah, I like that.
Dak Prescott counting
Dak's
for
really good though, dude.
He is, but yo,
He's not like it's not like when Daniel Jones gets a 4-year contract, you're like, all right, Giants are out. You know, they're not going to win for the next 4 years because that dude sucks. You know, like Dak Prescott, it gives them 11 wins a year, at least.
That's true. That's true. But he ain't $60 million a year good though.
He became the highest paid player in NFL history.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, he's not the highest paid player in NFL history. Good. He's not. That's a reach.
Stop for speeding.
What an agent! What an agent got him that contract.
Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine being his agent? Oh my God, dude! Jesus! Imagine getting a cut of that, John.
Cherry,
yeah,
Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. What else are they? They're going to have to fill the rest of their team with like mediocre players.
It's great. Hey, man.
It's their money's tied in those two top-notch players.
Like they pay CeeDee Lamb just as much money as the Eagles paid AJ Brown and Devontae Smith combined.
I know, it's great, and you know what's funny? Like, if you look at it,
give me AJ Brown and Devontae Smith over just CeeDee Lamb. Maybe not individually, but if we got the two for the price of one, give me the two.
John Michael with a comment. He says that's a lot of. Or John Teets with a comment. He says that's a lot of money to give a dude who can't win in the playoffs.
I just was going to say that too. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of faith in him, but
John Teets says, Parsons, come on home, brother. They can't pay you.
I just said that. Let's do it. You know what, man? I see that happening because it probably gives him a bad taste in his mouth. I know he gets it. It's a business thing for Dak and CD. But what about me? I'm the star of the show on the defense. My stats say and speak for itself. So yeah,
I think they find a way. They find a way to pay Parsons. What'll happen is they'll pay them 3 dudes, and then they're going to have to go real cheap in other positions. But I can't imagine Micah Parsons, bro. Like
you can't let him walk.
I know he's a Cowboy, but like he's the closest, in my opinion, he's like the closest linebacker I've seen to like an LT type guy since LT.
The way he does what he does, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You know, you can't. If I'm running the Cowboys, I ain't letting him go. There's no way.
No stop.
No, not at all.
Yeah, see, my buddy just texted me. He goes, Cowboys worst organization in sports. Just gave Dak 4 years, $240. I really can't. I mean, honestly, though, I can't really say that, though, because like you said, Diego, Dak is a pretty good quarterback. Like, it's not like they gave some trash dude $240.
Like Daniel Jones.
Right. The only way that you can say that you could say Dallas screws up because they don't have a Howie Roseman to like run the salary cap. Like if you look at the Cowboys, you know, objectively looking at this, they draft better than the Eagles. Like if you look at the Cowboys drafts, they in all they draft better than the Eagles do.
Oh, damn right. Yeah.
But the Eagles have them in salary cap management.
Yep.
So here I got another comment here. John Michael says they're probably going to hire Marcus Freeman to complete the Notre Dame Dallas level of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Damn, how did Notre Dame lose yesterday though?
I don't even want to talk about it.
To NIU?
Well, Sean was saying I think they paid. What did they pay him? Like 1.
They paid him $1.5 million just to play him.
Yep.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Imagine paying somebody $1.5 million to come serve you now.
Yeah, I mean, hey Notre Dame. I mean, if you want to get kicked in the nuts, I mean, dude, I'll come and kick you in the nuts for $100.
Exactly. That's what
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell, man?
They pretty much eliminated from the playoffs. Pretty much. They have to be perfect and blow every team out.
Well, and the other thing is,
I think they will with the 12 teams now. But you're right; they got to win on out from here.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill was handcuffed and taken to the ground outside of the Hard Rock Casino.
Yep.
He couldn't have did something that bad.
The best is fans are walking by him.
That would be great. Imagine you're a fan. Imagine you're a fan. You walk by and you're like, "Come on, dude! Like, really? Like, I just bet him. Like, come on, dude, let him go. What the hell did he do? You know?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I just got that, John. I just got that update, John.
Yep.
So, all right. Before, all right. So, all right. So that was your bet, Sean. You got any fantasy or betting, Johns, out there?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
What do you got, Joe? What do you got today?
So, you know me, bro. Like, obviously, I'm not a big bettor. You know what I mean? Obviously, we talked about that many times. But I, in the first couple weeks, you know how they have those crazy ass parlays. So my odds of winning, obviously, are not great.
But what are they?
Well, no, I got like $10 on like 14 games. If it hit, you know what I mean? If it hits, you win like $100,000. Obviously,
Well,
it hit, but
wouldn't it be nice to be that dude that hit for 51,000?
Yeah, you see that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Matty something?
Something. All he needed was Christian Watson to complete his thing, and sure enough, he had A.J. Brown, Devontae
Saquon Barkley,
Saquon, and then Christian Watson, and the rest
for
is
$1,000. For $1,000, won $51,000.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a John right now. I'm gonna do like anytime touchdown, John, right? So I'm gonna do Tyreek Hill. I think I'm gonna do Tyreek Hill.
On.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon.
Well, I like I'm gonna do Justin Jefferson too, because even though
it's like plus 1,000 something for them five guys.
Even though Justin Jefferson, even though the fucking what do you call it's blow?
Sam Darnold's not the worst though.
No, I mean dude, you just throw it up in the air and the
catch. You throw it 15 times to him, and he's gonna catch a lot of balls.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Damn it, I don't know. I'll have to do it when we get off. But
okay,
I'm gonna do Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb. I'm gonna do Justin Jefferson. Who's another cat I think's gonna score? Who do you
like in that game? I kind of like Dallas against Cleveland in Cleveland.
I have no feel on that because like I think Dallas is a better team, but dude, Dallas. Paul Spencer would tell you, since he's a Dallas guy, like they blow on grass.
So I just
on grass, so I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a tough one.
Rams are 6-1 in season openers, just for that thing, fellas.
I'm just to lose to the Lions this week.
I'll tell you what, that's an interesting ass game.
I don't like that game.
I don't like that game either. I have no feel on that because like. I know, like a lot of people, like conventional wisdom says to take the Lions because people are going to look at that, John, and they're going to be like, "Oh, Lions at home." But I got to keep it real, man. I think the Rams are going to be really good this year.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I like the Rams this year a lot. So
their offense is crazy. Cooper Kupp, Puka, Kyron Williams. They drafted Blake Corum. They could be dangerously good.
Yeah, that's an interesting game. Tell you another game I don't love because I know San Francisco is really good and they're at home and like it almost looks easy to take them against the Jets, but there's something about that game. Like San Francisco, none of their guys really like what was it? Brandon Ayuk just signed, Trent Williams just signed. You know what I mean? You got a healthy Aaron Rodgers. Like that's a weird ass game. Like that to me, like that's another game I'd stay away from. Like
I still like if I have to pick, I'd pick San Fran.
Well, if you put a gun to my head, I would pick San Fran. But I'm saying, like, if I'm looking at games, that's one I don't really love. I don't.
Who do you start? You start Caleb Williams. You start Brock Purdy.
I start Brock Purdy. I think, to be honest with you, that Tennessee Bears game, man. That's another like. There's a lot of games. You know who I like. This you're gonna think I'm absolutely dog shit crazy, but I don't think I know Carolina stinks. Okay. But to me, I don't think
the Saints stink too.
I don't think the Saints are good at all, and I think Carolina's getting like 3.5 or 4. dude, I kind of have a feeling Carolina could win that joint outright.
Good.
I kind of like Carolina.
I don't like the game.
No, I don't like the game either. But tell you another interesting game. Washington, Tampa Bay. That's a weird one too. Like I kind of, again, like I've been told about.
I kind of like Washington.
I do too. I like that kid, man. I like that kid they got at quarterback.
Jalen Daniels, I'm telling you, I think anytime touchdown with that kid.
You know what? He's going on my John too. I'm gonna put that on there. I think he's running one in. So I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Jaden Daniels. I'm gonna look for another one for some good, and just put could put a couple bucks on it. But I kind of
What
like.
about Zaire White from Vegas?
Zaire
Brock
White.
Bowers.
Yeah, I don't. Vegas. I don't know about Vegas, man, because like Garner Mitchell.
Or you know what? How about Amari Cooper or Jerome Ford anytime touchdown? There you go.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's true. Yeah, I mean, if you're only doing a couple bucks, you have to have enough guys to make it worth your while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Any other thoughts you guys got other than just we're ready to throw it down and watch some football?
I'm ready to throw it down and watch some football.
All right, great. All right, well let's get the hell out of here then. Oh, real quick, shout out to the. I know we didn't do Phillies, but Phillies. Other than yesterday, well, it's funny. Yesterday was like designated loss day because they put. What's funny, guys? Like as soon as you put Taiwan Walker in the game, you're like, all right, we lost this, John.
Yeah.
Like like basically, he's like the. You don't even need a white flag. Your white flag is Taiwan Walker.
Yep.
Yeah. Taiwan Walker in. I was like, oh, they lost this, John.
And you quit. You put that guy in, you quit that game.
Yeah. So. But other than that, the Phillies have been playing great. The Phillies have been playing some great ball. I'm just a little concerned about the injuries. I mean, what was it? Bohm's now on the IL. You were telling me?
10-day hand injury.
Oh, so they did put him on. Okay.
Yeah, 10 days.
You got Bryce getting hit in the funny bone, but he's playing. But should he play? I mean.
Thing I was concerned about was Ranger Suarez's last start. I think his miles per hour were down like 4 or 5 miles, and this again I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. This team's not going to win shit without a Ranger Suarez being reliable. So
I agree.
We gotta hope that
I think so. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's great. So, all right. Well, good luck. I guess. Well,
Fantasy football Sunday.
Next week we're not going tomorrow night. So next week we'll be on next Monday night, right before the
Falcons.
So yeah. So hopefully we'll be previewing a 2-0 Eagles team. Hopefully we get a Dallas loss today. And, good luck to everybody on your bets, your fantasy. Of course, unless I'm playing you, then, pardon my French, but fuck you. But
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But, who do you play? Actually, who do you play this week, Diego, in our league?
I'm playing Dave, but Dave has Saquon Barkley. Scored 35 fucking points already.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna,
unless all his other guys shit the bed and all my other guys go off, I probably should lose.
Well, you never know, dude. Sometimes one guy can't. You know what I mean? If a couple other guys shit the bed, then you're all right.
Yeah, gotta see how it works out.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. All right. Listen, we'll be back next Monday night. Good luck to everybody on all your stuff.
Go Phil, go Birds, baby.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Say it.